Hello, and welcome to this Dittmer Knittery video. My name is Bev, and you will find information about me and my channel, Dittmer Knittery, and any other information I might mention in the description box below. I usually talk about yarn and yarny related things, fiber arts, my pets, my home, myself, and I'm really glad you joined me today, whether this is your first time watching or you have watched me often. Thank you for being here. I hope you will enjoy today's video and maybe check out a few more videos on my channel and, check out our yarny YouTube community, Katrina of Mindful Crafts and More, who made my headband. Isn't that nice? And Kim the Crafty Nomad, Pricilla of Distinctive Crochet. I've been out of touch for a few weeks because, I moved and other things, work was a little bit demanding, and I'm just really happy to be here in my house. It's not a new house. It was built in the early 70s, and it's a really nice little 2-bedroom brick ranch with a garage on a nice wooded lot. I have over half an acre that goodness knows what I will do with that. So while I was unpacking, of course, I find treasures, things that are familiar to me and things that I haven't seen for a while. And I found a couple of things that made me kind of sentimental, so I thought I would share them with you. I found a couple of things that were fiber related and sentimental. So there's the reasoning for my sharing them with you. I found a stack of work basket magazines. Many of you are familiar with this. I used to think it was just crochet, but it's crochet and knit and a variety of things that I don't think I realized that, or I didn't remember that. So it's the Work Basket and Home Arts magazine. And the stack that I found was from the mid to late 80s to the early 90s. And I picked these two in particular to show you because this is really cute how they have this little cabinet on the front with some Christmas things in it, including some Barbie things. And in this stack, some of them, the little address label, some of them were to me, some of them were to my mother, and some of them were to my aunt. And I think almost all of them were addressed to my mom, and none of us have these addresses anymore. So if I show something like that, I don't think you can even see it, but none of us have these addresses anymore. Anyway, most of them were my mom's, and then this one had my aunt's address on it, but it has some handwriting on it that looks like it's my mom's handwriting. And then there was one that had my address on it. So like I said, I decided to show you this one because it had some Barbie things and my mom's handwriting on it. And then I thought that this right here, I thought, oh, look, they have a peace blanket in there. In 1988, they have a peace blanket. But that's not what it is. It's a wagon wheels blanket. And I suppose you could convert it to a peace blanket, but it wasn't quite what I thought it was. There's the Barbie page. And this is 1988. So this would have been at a time when my daughter was interested in Barbies, and it could be that's why my mom had marked this that says Barbie patterns on page 20. And then I wanted to share this one with you too, just because, so this is May 1990, $1.50 off the rack, and I'm sure that the subscription was much, much, much less expensive than that. But I wanted to show you this one in particular, just because of the sheer range and variety of items that they have in here. Like I said, I thought it was a crochet book, the Work Basket and Home Arts magazine. So, Tunisian crochet. And they do call it Afghan stitch, but they also have Tunisian crochet in the parentheses. So this is a blanket that is just bordered with the Tunisian crochet, but you can see that it's, sorry about that, it's upside down, trees. which is, you know, a subject I'm always interested in, that I often choose in my work. More kitty, same Georgia. So Tunisian crochet, 1990. And this is Huck weaving, which is, I read enough of it to see that it's a combination of crochet and weaving. It looks like you weave in the crochet, so very interesting. And again, it's called Huck weaving, H-U-C-K, weaving. Greeting cards, embossed greeting cards. Cooking. And in this, because it features these Scandinavian sweaters, it has a Norway theme. So the recipes are Norway themed. A lot of salmon. This book still has the transfers in it for creating the items that need these transfers. Of course, it slows down the unpacking a bit when you find these treasures. And then these magazines had this classified ads page. Sometimes the classified ads would go on for several pages and be such a variety of things that it was quite surprising. So not only arts and crafts, but musical instruments, recipes, flower arranging, herbs, become a paralegal, finish high school, stamps and coins. And then here on the last page, some paper art. So what a lot of stuff in there. And no, it's probably not the quality of the publications we get today, like what we expect today, but it certainly does deliver the information, and it's a lot of fun. And then the other thing I found when I was unpacking are these spools. So it has a hole in one end, and I imagined that it sat on some kind of shaft that turned it. I have 4 of them. And I think that perhaps they would be of use on a loom. You know, maybe they are pieces from a loom. I got them because my aunt saw them in a thrift store and bought them and gave them to me. And we are not quite sure what they are. I think you would call that a spindle. But she knew I was interested in all kinds of fiber arts and weaving. And so she bought them for me and gave them to me. And so it's just, I mean, they have no value, they have no use, but they make me remember how much my auntie loved me. And so I keep them around, and I have some books about weaving, and so I keep my little spindles with my weaving books, and it's, you know, creates a little corner of decor in my mind, in my house. So thank you again for being with me today, just for this little sentimental corner. I do hope, and I've said this before, I will be having some more fiber-related content. The transition of the move puts me behind on a lot of things, and you know, I also did a recent video where I talked about how I try not to overdo it, so that, you know, sometimes I don't get things done as quickly as I would like to. And go back and watch that video. Watch some more videos on my channel. Go to Katrina's channel, Kim's channel. Go, you know, if you're watching, you probably know about our Yarn and YouTube community, and I hope that you watch a few more videos today. I hope you watch a few more of mine. And you know what? I hope that you try some arts and crafts. I hope that you knit and crochet, and comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching.